We're live.
Hi, friends.
Hello. It has been a while. And if you tune in today, you're in for quite the treat because you're going to see us suffer.
All right, so we go live once a month, and we decided that we would make these videos a little more entertaining. Usually they're catch-up sessions and ways for you guys to get us know a little bit better. And that's what we're going to do today. So we have a hot sauce challenge. We're starting what I think is pretty mild and working our way up to hell in your mouth. Literally. I don't know if you see this. It's hell.
Yeah.
Hell.
We'll name them as we go if we can even read at that point. But I guess before we get started, we haven't posted that many videos lately. Also, we were supposed to do this a week ago.
We were scheduled.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling too hot. I caught a cold, and I'm sort of getting over it today. So, or been over it, but I'm kind of like still feeling the effects. So this hot sauce is going to clear me out.
Gonna get it all out. For those of you that are new, hey Rick. I'm Chris, this is Jaime, and our channel is all about showing our life in Bryson City, North Carolina, which is a beautiful and very small mountain town snuggled in the middle of the Smokies. So
yeah, if you want to check that out, we have plenty of videos showcasing that, and those videos are nothing like what today's challenge is.
Yeah. All right, so do you want to just like get started?
Yeah, I guess so. Just, okay. We're going to do some questions. I came up with some questions, and every time that we try a nugget with a type of hot sauce, we will ask a question.
No milk for the pain.
Big baby. It's oat milk. I don't know if it really counts. It might actually make things worse.
I don't know if it's going to do anything. I know.
Also, we don't have much of it, so
Yeah.
It's going to be an exercise in
We
really
had to ration
savoring
it because it's my coffee milk.
It's true. We don't feel like going to the grocery store.
No. All right.
But anyways, before we get started, also sharing some news. Finally got our suite, one of our suites up on Airbnb. And we had our first guest come in this Friday, and they just checked out today. They left us a nice review, so we're really excited about it. And finally, it's been a long time coming. There's also videos on that if you haven't checked those out.
Yeah,
before.
and we'll leave a link to that suite in the description of this video. It's already there.
Yes. All right, so
let's punish ourselves.
Let's punish ourselves. I will let you start over there with Cholula.
Thank you. Oh. This is a pretty easy one, but I still put a good amount. I don't know if you can see. It's going to fall if I show you.
We're just going to trust you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I think we should eat it and then ask the question.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
So,
Pretty delicious.
What's the most difficult decision that you can remember ever making in your life?
I'm wrong. Most difficult decision.
Gun to your head.
You really got thinkers. God, I don't know.
That was just nothing. Cholula. It's delicious.
I know that was an easy one, but the question's not. Why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, I wrote the question, so I guess I already have the answers. The most difficult decision I ever had to make in my life was when I was a sophomore in high school, and I moved to Spain, and I did high school in Spain. My parents and brother and I moved to Spain again, and I decided for junior year I would leave my family and move back to Miami, really Fort Lauderdale, but
By yourself.
Yeah, well, with my aunt and uncle for a couple of years, and then by myself
without
in
your
college.
family.
But yeah, more difficult decision was like whether or not to leave my parents. So it worked out, but that was definitely
That's
the
scary.
most difficult decision I ever had to make in my life.
I remember learning that about you and feeling like, wow, that's so crazy that you basically, like at 16 years old, I know you were living with your aunt, but it's different, to come by yourself to the United States and make that decision. That's a big
It's a big
one.
step. Yeah, I had a weird like foretelling kind of that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of dream. Hey, it's David Simpson. What's up, David? David, you've probably
David
seen
is
him
the
in our
man.
videos. He's helped us out a ton with our sweets
God.
downstairs.
Help is like
Yeah, that's a
save.
he's been our angel, as we said
We
before.
love you, David.
But yeah, so I had a weird dream that showed me what it would have been like had I stayed in Spain, and didn't like it, so I ended up deciding to move. That was a tough decision. What about you, babe?
Man, we wouldn't have met if we wouldn't have done that.
That's true.
I don't think mine's quite as tough as yours, but I'm gonna go with what we were talking about earlier today when we got poured on in Deep Creek. I think the toughest decision I ever made was saying no to having a safe, stable, full-time job. This is in my 20s, and taking a chance on myself, which really was a lot easier because you had promised to support me as well. So I felt like I had
sugar daddy.
You were, and it never came to that.
No,
but I knew that I had that, so it was much easier. But that was a really hard decision, mostly because I think my identity was tied to, at that point in my life, having had a full-time job, and more specifically than that, having worked in advertising agencies, like creative agencies. It's a really tough and competitive job to get, and I think I'm quite an analyzer. I think I follow all the steps, the trajectory. I like went to a really good college for that, and like actually got in, and like, you know, was able to work successfully. So I think to be like, I'm not gonna do that, I'm just gonna like see what happens and bet on myself, was very nerve-wracking. So that's probably, the hardest one.
Yeah, so that was a courageous move. It worked though.
It worked.
All right, let's move on. Next one. This is these next two are actually by this guy. I don't know his name.
We're doing okay so far, David.
So far, we'll see, Dave. We might not be doing too well by the end of this, but so we met this guy at Darnell Farms. If you haven't been to Darnell Farms, it's a local farm here in Bryson City, and they had it was for July 4th. They had a big like open, bunch of stands with different vendors and stuff. And so this guy, Forest Fire, is out of Waynesville.
He makes his own hot sauce, which is super
40
cool.
minutes
We love supporting
east of
local.
Here. And so
I like the name too, Forest Fire.
Forest Fire, yes. We don't promote forest fires, but Forest Fire is a brand. We'll promote that.
You're so cheeky. I love it. Okay. Now we're gonna start to sweat a little more.
Yeah.
Do you want to say the question before?
Okay.
Your mouth is on fire?
The whole idea, though, is that you have to, eat it and then think about the question. But, okay, I'll do it. I'll just do this one like you want. So, if you could travel anywhere in the world, all expenses paid, for 1 week.
Wow, you put a lot.
I did. That's why I shouldn't be reading questions. Where would you go and why?
Okay.
Okay. This is not Cholula.
No. It's still manageable. It's getting hot though. I think I would go to Hawaii. So that's a bucket list for me, for sure. There was a time at the beginning or before we got together that I actually wanted to move to Maui. It was like something that I wanted to do with my life, similar to how I still want to do like a sabbatical in Germany. I don't know why I had like a fascination with it. So I'd probably go to all the islands though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What draws you to there?
I don't know. Something about the islands feel really spiritual. And I think that it's a special place and a really like connected place. And I think there's a lot of energy there. So I don't know. I guess I've just always been curious. And it has like mountains and beach. So I feel like you kind of just get everything in one place.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. How about you?
So I would go to, let's see, hold on. What are we saying here? Wow, you guys are crazy. Thank you, Lourdes. Your mother thinks we're crazy.
It's not wrong.
Growing some peppers. When I get there, I'll show you hot sauce.
Oh, man.
All right, Rick. Well, if it can...
it could beat hell. I tried that earlier.
Yeah.
I kind of cheated.
Yeah,
I'm not excited about
I don't
that.
know if cheating is even a good word. You just burned yourself
I
for
suffered
no
twice
reason.
for no reason. Yeah, that's freaking hot.
So anyways, I would travel to Cádiz, which is in the south of Spain. And I know it's Spain, which is where my family is, and I definitely, want to go see my family. But if I could just all expenses paid travel somewhere for a week, I would go to Cádiz. I've only been there once before, and it was one of the most relaxing, beautiful places. Not just like natural beauty, but also just the vibe there. It was like a big mixture, melting pot between kind of Arab culture and Southern Spanish culture and Gypsy culture and flamenco, and it was just
it's cool,
awesome. So
awesome.
That would be my go-to.
I'm starting to feel it stay.
A little bit?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So next one's also by forest fire. We're going in order here, by the way.
Yeah, what we assume is getting worse. We have be careful with Mia. She's ready for some hot sauce. Can you imagine? I think she would die.
Yeah. Did you see her, Rick? Is that why she's right here on that?
Oh yeah, she's like right here. Okay, so chili. This is also a forest fire, and this one is definitely more hot than the last one because I remember trying it at Darnell Farms.
All right. And we're ready for question number 3. Oh, that definitely looks spicier.
Yeah, it's definitely spicier.
Oh, okay. Seems like a good amount.
No, it seemed like a lot. On my faux chicken nugget.
That's right. I'm eating regular chicken nuggets, and Chris is having a
plant-based chicken nuggets. Actually, I don't know if our friends are watching. Sometimes they do.
I'm eating Tati and Eric's
daughters.
Well,
you're eating
Fiona's
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, our friends came to visit with their adorable little girl, and
so we still have
left us some chicken nuggets to use here.
Oh my god!
I wonder if plant-based
actually smells really
nuggets react differently to hot sauce.
No, they don't.
Cheers to number 3. What has been the hardest part of moving to Bryson City, North Carolina?
I think I'm out of that part already. But I think I genuinely think at the beginning moving here was really, really hard. So we moved in the dead of winter, and that specific winter season, like December to March, was really rainy and very dark and kind of what I imagine Seattle to be like. It was just like that all the time. And a lot of the places during that, what is the off season here? It's Bryson City is a tourist city. So a lot of the local businesses use that January to March time to close. So there was a lot of things that were closed, and this is pre-COVID. So isolation. I mean, now it's I know my way around isolation, but at the time I felt very isolated, and I wasn't sure if I would get used to life here. I think also we moved from Miami, Florida, which is a huge city. And I think getting used to having less of those, the conveniences was really hard, not having my friends and then being isolated in a really sad, rainy, dark place. That was really hard. I remember thinking maybe we have to move again. I don't know that we can stay here.
Yeah.
That was really hard. Yeah.
No, it's tough.
What about
you? So I think the toughest part for me was not so much actually moving to Bryson City, but more of the why we moved here and my expectation of, having these suites built and sort of creating this mini resort here, which, we like to travel. And I always thought, well, maybe this will be a way where we don't always have to travel, but we could get the same experience and have different people come to stay. And, we'll have all kinds of interesting conversations and things like that. And here we are 2 years later, and finally we have our first guest, but it's been a lot harder than what I expected in my mind. And there's been a lot of ups and downs with it. So although I've grown from it.
So the expectation versus the reality. Ain't that the truth for life? Yeah, we have some comments. Here. Don't be stingy, pour it on. We are thinking about moving to Bryson City from Florida. So happy we found your channel. Oh, yay. Awesome, that's really cool, Katie. Send us any questions if you have any.
We're in Florida, by the way. Let us know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We're in Florida.
All right, we're about to get to the serious stuff.
Okay, this is where I think
we got these at, I believe it's called the Cherokee Village or something like
Oh
that.
man, I wish we knew. We got them in Cherokee.
It's in Cherokee.
And they're local.
They have this really cool store.
Hey guys. Hey Iris.
Hey Iris. They have this really cool store that has all kinds of stuff, sauces,
like marmalade,
kettle corn, like just tons of
and
different.
they make grits.
They make
a
their
very
own grits.
old man.
Let me just
man.
show these over here.
Okay, yeah,
so,
let's start that one.
This is called Ass Kickin' Original Hot Sauce.
Wait, can we?
And it's kick yo ass hot. It says it right there, just like that.
We almost got one that was actually called Ass Blaster.
There was an Ass Blaster.
I couldn't bring myself to get it though. We're in Tampa. Okay, sweet.
Nice.
I like Tampa a lot.
Here you go, baby.
All right, I think
you're gonna be stingy or not.
It's not an ass blast. Actually, like not coming out.
Get that out there.
I'm gonna get on the plate.
There you go.
Should I take it as a sign that not much is coming out? Like the universe is trying to intervene?
Maybe.
Okay, all right. I think I got a good amount considering what this is
Oh,
going to
wow.
be.
That is a good amount. Be careful. Maybe spread that out a little bit. I'm worried about you.
Okay, let me see if I can spread it. I don't want to ruin it. Oh my god, there's actual chili peppers. Fuck. Okay. It's like,
Okay. That's pretty good.
woo! Okay.
I'm very scared. As I mentioned,
How are you going to be able to read the question to me if you're
I don't know.
having an ass blast?
Figure it out. Cheers,
Okay.
babe. This is going to be second to last and a pretty important piece of this.
Okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't even taste good. That's how hot it is.
It's just burning.
Okay, I'm just going to get to the question real quick. So, be better. What's your favorite part of moving to Bryson City, North Carolina?
Oh my god, the roof of my mouth. It hurts so much. I'm laughing.
My eyelids are sweating. You can't tell.
Oh my
my
God.
eyelids are actually sweating.
Oh my god. Okay. My favorite part of moving to Bryson City is the way of life and the locals. Once we did, in fact, like make friends and get our roots and all our bearings, we just love it here. I don't know. Our friends are now, they feel like family, and we have like a really big. Well, my family is in Miami, and we have like a big friendship circle that they're basically like our family. So I feel like that was my so far favorite and best aspect. But honestly, waking up to a view of we can show them. This is the coffee view every day. Doesn't hurt. Oh,
There you
too.
go. And here's Mia. She's enjoying the view more than anybody.
Yeah, that's that.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely. Definitely.
So tempted to.
This is not my favorite part of moving to Bryson City. Right here, not it. So, my favorite part, I think, has been all of the outdoors experience. I can't even talk. All of the hiking and things that we've done outdoors. Love you too, Lourdes. Especially during COVID, I think that was the solidifying moment of moving here because, we weren't expecting everything to shut down. And, man, it was such a different experience from what most people had, especially from what we would have had we been in Miami at that point. And we did more hikes than we've ever done. In fact, we did more hikes in 2020 than we've done even in 2021 now. We covered a whole bunch of trails in Nantahala National Forest, and it was a really amazing experience. I really felt like we finally got to know this area the way I always pictured we should have gotten to know it. And it took us a whole year. It was a year of just kind of like, it was like we moved here but didn't really move out of the city in our own minds. And we're always looking for things to do, like go to a brewery or go to a restaurant. Yeah. And that's, there's not as many options here. And really, once you open yourself up to outdoors, there's so many options. So that was a big.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Katie, who has such a similar story to you guys. We vacationed there, fell in love, and are seeking a quieter life. Any areas you'd recommend for housing or any areas you recommend for staying away from? Ooh, not staying away from, but Bryson City is a little bit expensive. I can give you like a pro tip.
Now it's a little bit expensive.
Now,
when we bought it,
correct.
it was definitely like right now everything is very expensive, and Bryson City is higher than towns around.
So like a Whittier area, if you want to be closer to Bryson City, Silva on its own is still going to be expensive, but not as much as Bryson City. And Silva's really, really cool. You need a little more pain. This is what it is. This is the pain, Rick. You don't even know what. Like, I'm nervous because I don't think I'm going to be able to talk.
I know. I mean, judging, she had this earlier.
Yeah, I did.
So this is a good amount. Carolina Reaper hot sauce from hell. Specifically, mail order from hell to Cherokee, and then they sold it. It's the world's hottest hot sauce, and
they're making that claim.
Beyond hell is actually where it came from. It says here 800,000 SHU.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what that means, but it seems like
it's that hot. It goes beyond reason.
Yeah.
Where is this actually made? Where's hell?
Where is hell?
Where is hell? I know it's local. They're all supposed to be from right away.
Yeah.
No, I never have it.
Let me see.
Okay. I just wanted to.
It is.
God, I'm actually really hot right now. Thank you. I think we're doing a good job of hiding it. Okay, that's a start. That's a start.
Arizona.
All right. So
Goodyear.
Hell is in Arizona.
Here's to a good year.
Man, this one's really gonna hurt. You want to read your question before this?
No. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, but.
Oh my God.
Fuck. Sorry.
This comes right out, doesn't it?
4 minutes, y'all. I was warned about that pepper. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit off, honestly, because this one's gonna freaking hurt.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
I know.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm not sure about anything
this
anymore.
Is crazy, and that's really crazy.
Let's show them.
Okay.
This is kind of where I'm at.
This is where I'm at. It's still globbed on there. Yours is crazy, though. That's a lot. Are you sure?
Oh my God. That was a bad idea. Okay. What's the most fun you've had in the past 12 months? Holy shit, that was a bad idea. This really is from hell, guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to blow my nose. But
I told you we need extra nuggets. I don't remember your question.
What's the most fun you've had in the past 12 years? Or 12 months? Sorry.
Oh my God.
Not 12 years.
I can't feel the roof of my mouth.
I'm wholly off from the milk. This is not healthy. Oh. Mia, you want to try some? No, she doesn't.
What's the question again?
What's the most fun you've had in the past 12 months? Okay, I'm giving it up.
Our wedding.
That was not in the past 12 months. This does things to your brain. You're seeing it here
I'm out.
firsthand.
Well, you said 12 years.
No, but 12 months. I messed up.
12 months? I don't know.
Oh.
Remember the last year been kind of a blur to you?
Everything's a blur right now. I can't think.
Oh, my sister's wedding.
Mm.
Was that in the past? I don't know. Am I making
Yes, that was this past October.
My sister's wedding. Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
Well, tell me a little bit more. You just named it. Can't be my turn yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really fun. I love my sister.
That's good. It's a good reason.
It was in North Carolina.
Are you dipping that in more hot sauce? What are you doing?
I'm dipping it in the more mild one. Why are you judging me?
I'm not.
Mind your own business.
I just didn't know if you had lost your mind due to this hot sauce.
I
wanted to protect you.
I have a little bit. No, I think It was great. It was at Bear Lake Reserve in Tuckasegee, North Carolina. She came to us. It was a really beautiful wedding.
It was really beautiful.
I love Michael and my sister. If they're watching, I don't know if they're watching, but they watch the replay. They'll do that. I can't talk anymore. This is your turn.
Okay, for the best time in the past 12 months. So I know it's been like a whole year, but it's almost not in the last 12 months. When I wrote this question, it was last year's birthday. But since my birthday was yesterday, technically, oh my God.
It's when you talk that it like stays on your tongue. It's weird.
This is a problem.
It's horrible right at first, but it actually just like literally sits in your mouth.
So my birthday last year was amazing. That's now been like 12 months and like a day. So I guess it doesn't count, which means I need to come up with a new answer and I can't think about things. Past 12 months. It's been really good the past 12 months. Oh my God.
I can't laugh because it's making more hot in my mouth.
Most fun I've had in the past 12 months. Man. So I almost can't think, but I'm just going to say yesterday was the most fun I've had in the past 12 months, even though I stayed home for my birthday because I still didn't feel comfortable leaving the house since I've been kind of sick. And Chris made a wonderful surprise video for me. It's a long one if you haven't seen it, but it came out yesterday on her channel. And I was crying about as much as I'm crying right now due to this hot sauce because it was such a beautiful video that Chris made for me. And it came at such a good time. You know, I've been stressed with work and it just gave me like a renewed perspective on life. And I can't believe that a video was able to do that for me. But the rest of the day was just amazing. It was relaxing, tranquil. And Chris made a from scratch carrot cake that was pretty delicious. I know she's not satisfied, but she's hard on herself. I thought it was really good. I need some milk.
That's a pretty simple day, Green.
You know, I'm a simple man. So
okay.
I have no more questions,
That's
Your Honor.
I think we need to wrap it up.
Yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Lourdes. I did feel loved yesterday. I need to blow my nose again, guys. I'm like a leaky right now.
I think it's a good place to end it. Oh man, this live was way longer than we planned. All right, I hope you guys had a lot of fun joining us. We're definitely going to think about more creative things to do. Who knows? Maybe we'll even brave another hot sauce challenge.
No, why would we ever do this again?
It was kind of fun. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we really appreciate you being here.
And if you want to come stay in the Smoky Mountains in Western North Carolina specifically,
we'd love to host you.
We would love to host you. Check us out on Airbnb, hugohousebc.com. Love you guys.
Bye.